In St. Louis's Soulard neighborhood, an old bank has made quite the investment. Not in dollars and cents, but in children's futures. This is Lift for Life Academy, where the philosophy isn't just a name, it's a daily mission.
Lift for Life is just such a special place, and it all boils down to the people, like our community, our kids, our staff, administration.
All right, here we go. Jog it down. Don't hit my cones. Go.
For PE teacher Tim Basler, lifting others comes naturally.
Sit.
Both in the weight room and beyond.
I can really say he builds connections with all his kids. He makes sure you're okay. And I've never once heard him raise his voice at anyone, complain, anything.
For 8 years during Soulard Mardi Gras, Tim has spent his free time running a food tent outside Chavez Restaurant, raising thousands each year for the school's athletic programs.
I would say every year it's anywhere from about that $3,000 to $6,000 range.
But last year, as Tim turned 40,
Yes!
the man who had always been a pillar of strength found himself suddenly unsteady.
I had some sores on my feet, but they were starting to feel like numb and kind of throbbing.
After a year of uncertainty came devastating news. He had Waldenstrom's, a rare form of lymphoma, a cancer that starts in the lymphatic system.
They pretty much explained that this is something that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. You know where you were looking when you swam?
For a man who conquered 7 Ironman competitions,
there you go. Second.
This became the race he never trained for. But even as his body betrayed him, his spirit never wavered.
Oh, no!
He gets up, one of the first ones here. He gets going. He's always energetic with our kids and has a positive attitude with our kids.
This year, as Tim once again manned his post at Chavez for Mardi Gras, he noticed something unusual.
There were so many people that showed up to Mardi Gras that I'm like, oh, why are they here?
The faces in the crowd held a secret, one that would soon be revealed in the very gym where Tim had given so much of himself.
For you?
In a moment that left no dry eyes, Tim learned that for once he wasn't the giver, he was the receiver. This year's fundraiser wasn't for new equipment or team jerseys, it was for him.
I remember looking back and seeing my family, and then I immediately, obviously I got emotional with it, but it was one of the best feelings, the best days I could ever experience.
The funds will help Tim explore treatments beyond traditional chemotherapy, a lifeline for a father whose 3 young children need him more than any class ever could.
It was really cool to see, and I hope he felt how loved and supported that he truly is.
Yes, congratulations, girls.
And Tim's response, as predictable as his early morning arrival to school.
I hope that I get to give somebody the experience that I had that's going through something like this.
In the weight room of life, Tim Basler discovered the most profound truth about strength.
Get in there, get in there, get in there. There we go.
It's not measured in pounds lifted, but in the countless hands that reach back when you finally need to grab hold.